Ireland and the UK have very similar concepts in employment law. We're both common law countries. We both rely heavily on statutes and European directives. So in that regard, we're very similar. But there are differences, and there are considerable differences between the two jurisdictions. And it's those differences, I think, that Brexit will allow the UK to exploit, to perhaps make it more attractive for UK employers to attract UK business. Underpinning being a member of the European Union is the free movement of people, to include the free movement of workers. I think what Brexit will no doubt do is introduce constraints into the free movement of workers, both between Northern Ireland and the Republic and the UK generally. So I think what that will mean is that there will be an increasing focus on things like work permits, work visas between the two countries, which is going to impede the free movement of workers considerably. So Irish companies operating in the UK will of course be subject to UK laws, as they will then be. What the UK is proposing is something called the Great Repeal Bill, which effectively will fossilise or crystallise a lot of European employment law into UK law. So on one view, there won't be much change for Irish employers operating in the UK, but on another, it does present an opportunity for the UK government to change those aspects of European law that they're not particularly happy with. And I think two examples would be the Agency Workers Act and also TUPE. I think both those prospects could be tweaked by the UK government. Irish employment law will continue to be European. I mean, that's clear, will remain part of Europe. But I think the effect of Brexit on Irish employment law will be that there will be a divergence drift between ourselves and the UK closer towards what the European ideals for employment law would be. The UK have traditionally acted as a bit of a handbrake for European Court of Justice decisions and European directives, and applied a somewhat conservative approach. I think, though, that with the exit of the UK from the EU, that handbrake will no longer be there insofar as Ireland is concerned, and as I say, I think will become closer to what Europe would expect employment law to be.